Welcome to Newsday. Reporting live from Singapore, I'm Steve Lai. The headlines. Iran's supreme leader promises a harsh response after nearly 100 people are killed in bomb attacks. The UN Security Council has been meeting to discuss the huge disruption to shipping in the Red Sea as Houthi rebels from Yemen continue to attack ships headed to the Suez Canal. Rescue efforts continue in Japan after at least 73 people were killed in a powerful earthquake that hit the country on New Year's Day. And a long list of people associated with the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein has been released to the public after a judge in the US ordered court documents to be released.
Live from our studio in Singapore. This is BBC News. It's Newsday.
Hello and welcome to the program. We begin in Iran, where its supreme leader has warned that there will be a harsh response after at least 95 people were killed by two explosions in the southeastern city of Kerman. The blasts were near the Sahib al-Zaman Mosque, where thousands of people had gathered to mark the anniversary of the death of a senior general who was killed in a US drone strike in 2020. Caroline Hawley has more.
The roads leading to the cemetery were packed with people who'd gone to pay their respects to Qasem Soleimani. Officials say the bombs had been planted in bags and were apparently set off by remote control. Whoever did this was clearly aiming to cause mass casualties. The Iranian Red Crescent said their efforts to evacuate the injured were complicated by the size of the crowds. And the first bomb was followed swiftly by a second, more deadly explosion. It comes 4 years to the day since Qasem Soleimani was killed himself in an American drone attack while on a visit to Iraq. General Soleimani was a huge figure in Iran, commander of its powerful Revolutionary Guards, responsible for arming its proxy militias in the Middle East, including Hezbollah in Lebanon, and for funding Hamas. He had a devoted following among supporters of the Iranian regime. His funeral was attended, according to estimates, by more than 1 million mourners. So who would have wanted to attack the commemoration of his death, and why?
The most telling thing here is that this attack in Qumran does not fit any modus operandi of what the Israelis have traditionally done. They are looking for specific individuals, not for large events with lots of people. But there are at least two groups that have a history of doing just this type of thing in Iran.
They're Sunni jihadist groups on whom suspicion for this is likely to fall, though no group has yet claimed to have carried it out. It is the deadliest attack in Iran in decades, and the country's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei warned of a harsh response. Whoever was behind the explosions, they've heightened tensions in a region that's already a tinderbox. Caroline Hawley, BBC News.
I spoke to the